Leo, good morning. My name's Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. It's a pleasure to be here. Just before we start, okay, and I'll bring you these messages from the universe. My email is below in the description box. Okay, if you can't readily see it, click the more button. Okay, feel free to contact me and I'll send you all the information on personal readings. Okay, everything you need to know to book a reading, to prices, what type of readings I do, etc. With that said, let's get messages and energies that's coming towards you. What? Wow. The Lovers. Choices of the heart. Okay, but this is not a total choice of the heart without inspiration. I'm kind of getting there. This is a choice of being practical, okay, being clear in your mind as to who and what you want. And this could even reflect a choice of jobs, going from a very stressful, mundane job, you know, where it's repetitive, to doing something you actually love and where you feel very comfortable helping people. All right, but there's a lot of healing going on in your relationships at the moment, but there's a big involvement and a big transformation here with this moth. Okay, it's like there's something for some of you very, very tempted here, very, very tempting indeed. And there's this shoulda, shouldn't energy. All right, stopping to think energy. Okay, moth to the flame springs to mind. You know, moths go to a light instinctively. Right, so you could be attracted to somebody instinctively. The spark could be there. It feels great. You might even be dealing with a soulmate on getting here for some of you. All right, but there's a definite, really strong pull, and there's big changes here. Okay, now it's blossoming. All right, it's blossoming. Wow. Let's see. The Lovers. I'm kind of getting that, you know, you have been thinking about this for a while, but you've not made any kind of move until you are very, very certain, or this or the person you're dealing with. But there's a huge transformation going on here. And there's an energetical pull towards this, despite whatever circumstances you may be in. Yeah, you've Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant in the past. Very different beliefs with you with some of this. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, change of lifestyle here. The Moon card, there's a bit of uncertainty around this and a bit of fear. On both sides, what I'm getting. Yeah, what I'm getting is you're not going to make a decision until you're absolutely clear, or until you receive some certain information in. Now, this information could be to do with legalities, okay, but once that conversation or information comes in on getting here, you're actually going to make your move. There is a bit of, you know, frosted vision here. You're in this moon energy. You're not entirely convinced yet. You're like that energetical fork in the road here. It's giving up your present situation. This could be in work, or it could be in personal relationships, but very, very strong. I'm getting here there's distance involved for some of you as well. I'm getting going forward a conversation take place of, you know, pulling money matters together, organising stuff on the practical level. Wow. Following a particular plan. But there can be delays in that plan. It's like you've got it all worked out in your head. This person is a bit uncertain. There is some uncertainty here on their side, I'm getting. I'm getting travel here for one or two of you. There's a very strong sense for a couple of you, distance relationship, and it's all about whether to, move countries, move states if you're in America. Wow. It's like your particular life path, especially with a relationship, has taken a different course, and you are very, very much willing to put the work in. Okay, but on getting here, it is going to be a bit of a slow process. So there's a lot outside your control. You're not sure of. You've got no clarity yet on which way you want to go. It's like you're waiting on this person that you're dealing with to make a decision. Then it's kind of like you're preparing, all right, and it's whether to commit to this or not. I'm kind of getting that there is two different lifestyles here. There's the seeing each other's point of view. I'll keep getting new plan. Going to plan B. It's like there was a sudden stop in plan A, so in your original ideas and your original views and points. And then a problem arose, okay, and it put a stop to that. So it's like going to plan B. Wow. It's a bit like water. It's flowing down a river. There's a huge great rock in the middle of the river. The water doesn't try and go through it. It goes around it. It finds solutions that will give the same results, but it may take a bit longer. The journey may be a bit longer, and the patience might be stretched a bit here. But that's the only analogy I can think. All right. But I'm kind of getting news here on whether to stay or whether to go. Person you're dealing with is not. Well, it's more on your side than theirs, actually. See what's stopping you. I'm kind of getting the decision is in your court, so to speak, but you're not prepared to make the decision until they give you clarity of what their intentions are. But I'm getting this kind of taking flight energy, leaving your present situation, spreading your wings, looking further afield, moving to further afield. This is a whole new experience for you, Leo. You could even be married, or you could be dealing with a person who's married but separated, so to speak. I'll get this living alone energy, dealing with a person that lives alone. They might well have commitments, monetarily wise. They might even be married still on paper. It depends what the laws are around where their particular location is. But what I'm getting here is there's a lot of hesitation of it. The red flag I can see here is be careful of expecting too much, too quickly. Yep. Expectations can And when things actually happen, they may not live up to your expectations. But you do have a choice here. You are restless over this. It's kind of like you want to get on with it. It's like some of you are waiting for some news. For some of you, I'm getting this is to do with work, not personal relationships. You know, you're waiting to hear from a company as to when you can start or something like that. But there's a lot of anticipation here. But I'm kind of getting there is news coming in, especially about following through, mainly relationship, but whoever it is you're dealing with, and I'm getting here for a lot of you there's distance, but clarity is coming, okay, which will enable you to make a very clear decision on which route you want to take. But it is pretty open. Now, from what I can see here, this can go either way, because you've got the Two of Wands here, so there's two paths. And until you get clarity, you're not going to make your move. But either way, I can see you spreading your wings. Either way, energetically leaving the place where you're physically at. There's a change of space here, a change of environment. Big, strong developments here. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching.